After taking the life of King Von, one of the deadliest O-Block rappers around, Lul Tim has made another street credibility check for himself with an unexpected turn in his Von murder case. While other rappers are in the hot seat for murder charges, Lul Tim is getting his ankle monitor removed by authorities after allegedly taking out the deadliest rap gangster on camera. Keep watching till the end of this video to see how Lul Tim really murdered King Von and got his charges dropped. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches, chains, and more. Follow at the Ice Champ on Instagram now.
Lul Tim murder charges dropped. It's been almost 3 years since the murder of King Von, and recent reports have claimed his killer will no longer have to face trial for the murder charge, as the charges against Lul Tim have officially been dropped. Timothy Leaks, aka Lul Tim, has been on bail since 2021, but the rapper and everyone involved in the case had always thought he was still going to have a trial. However, that is no longer the case. According to reports that have been circulating, prosecutors in charge of the case have now decided the killing of King Von could have been self-defense. This decision was made after a piece of evidence surfaced showing how Von had assaulted Quando Rondo first, before the whole incident got out of control. Some people on the internet also supported the idea of tagging the murder of Von as self-defense because the rapper had been labeled as a bully and a serial killer. Von had reportedly murdered about 10 people, and his death was believed to be a good thing for the families of the victims he had killed. On August 20th, 2023, Noah Pines, Lul Tim's attorney, confirmed that the charges against her client had been dropped. The case against Mr. Leaks was dismissed prior to ever being indicted. How Lul Tim really murdered King Von. Lul Tim happened to be one of the most respected sharpshooters on the streets of Chicago in 2020 after he put King Von 6 feet in the ground. While many people in Chicago were happy that Von the serial killer had been taken out of the game, the police didn't feel the same way, as they arrested Lul Tim on November 7, 2020, one day after he killed Von. The altercation, which led to the death of Von, started when Von's entourage and Quando Rondo's crew had an argument outside the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta, which ended violently. The physical confrontation between them got so heated that both gangs proceeded to fire shots at each other, and Von's body unfortunately caught several bullets. Lul Tim also suffered gunshot wounds and was in police custody at the Grady Hospital. The police reported secured arrest warrants 22-year-old Timothy Leaks for felony murder in the shooting of Devon Bennett. Mr. Leaks is in police custody at Grady Hospital where he is undergoing treatment for a gunshot wound. Lul Tim was sent to the Fulton County Jail after he spent 2 weeks in the hospital and was charged with 1 count of murder. Von's murder case was reportedly closed weeks after Leaks had been arrested. After Lul Tim had spent some time behind bars, the rapper asked for bail, but his bond request was reportedly denied twice. Due to murder being one of the non-bondable criminal offenses in the state of Georgia, Leaks could only request bail at a superior court, which cost him a lot of money. Tim wasn't discouraged after he was denied bond twice and filed a third appeal, which was reviewed by a superior court. The rapper had been a law-abiding citizen according to his records, and he didn't have any prior charges on his record. Leaks' clean history helped his case, and he was granted a $100,000 bail bond less than a year after his arrest. Although he was still locked up for a few days, according to an information officer in Fulton County who said, "He's still in jail. He does have a $100,000 bond and must be fitted with an ankle monitor." Lul Tim reacts to being a free man. Lul Tim was as shocked as everyone when his charges were dropped, and the rapper immediately released a new track to address the incident. On August 21st, 2023, Lul Tim dropped a single with its visuals on YouTube titled "Left a Stain." "Just got collect call from New Pluto yesterday. B said he's on his way. We steady catching place. I told him about my good news. I'm about to beat this case," Tim rapped. He went on to liken himself to the Canadian rapper Drake in a verse. I really came from the bottom. I feel like I'm Drake. The video of the single showed how someone helped remove his ankle monitor after the rapper's murder charge had been cleared. The music video has garnered many views, and people on social media have had a lot to say about the whole situation. Lul Tim had previously spoken about the incident before the charges were dropped. The rapper said, "No matter where you at, any part of the world, any country on the earth, would have wanted their partner to be there for them." It wasn't clear who exactly the rapper was referring to with his cryptic post, but most people assumed it was either referring to his friend Quando Rondo or his girlfriend, who no one really knows anything about. Rappers react to Lul Tim's charges getting dropped. Lul Tim's murder charge being dropped and the rapper being a free man was shocking, and no one saw it coming. The first celebrity who couldn't hold back from giving her 2 cents was King Von's girlfriend before his death, Asian Doll. Asian Doll was really uncomfortable with the way the case was closed and allowed the alleged killer of her former partner to go scot-free. It wasn't what she had anticipated. Asian Doll believed that there was more to the story, as she revealed in a now-deleted tweet. Because the police said Timm ain't kill him, the police did. Doll also rained a bit of fire on people who appeared to be cool with the incident. She posted on social media, "Doing all these interviews about King Von looking goofy ASL." She added on Twitter, "Speaking on open cases and telling stories he never did is top of the line snitch. He ain't condone he'll cut a motherfucker off for. Y'all nick forever, but he's to me and never stood on business a lot, LOL boy. Dead. We like grown men that get done over here." YNW, Melly's mother, also had something to say about Lul Tim's murder charge being completely dropped, as she related to Melly's case. Melly's mother wrote, "Meanwhile, the state of Florida is trying to give Melly the death penalty without a gun or witness and a mistrial. This is wild." Melly's mother's anger could be due to the announcement that was made about a judge in Melly's case, who made a ruling which stated that a death penalty ruling no longer requires that it should be unanimous. King Von's family was also not cool with Lul Tim getting off the hook and went on Instagram Live to vent their disappointment about Tim's murder charge being dropped. Lul Tim's dark and lengthy criminal record. After Lul Tim had spent some time behind bars for the murder of King Von in 2020, which he eventually got bailed out for in 2021, the rapper was arrested again for a different crime. Lul Tim had his name in headlines again for an arrest in 2021 when he was apprehended after a high-speed car chase and hit with several drug charges. The rapper's drug charges included marijuana possession, less than 1 ounce, possession of a Schedule I controlled substance, and possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. Do you think Lul Tim deserves the self-defense evidence which was used to justify his actions to make him a free man? Join the conversation and let us know in the comments below. Thanks!